2024 June 16. Daily Bread Passage. Lamentations chapter 5 verse 1 to 22. Key verse. Verse 21. Title. Restore us, as in days of old.
Remember, Lord, what has happened to us, look, and see our disgrace. Our inheritance has been turned over to strangers, our homes to foreigners. We have become fatherless, our mothers are widows. We must buy the water we drink, our wood can be had only at a price. Those who pursue us are at our heels, we are weary and find no rest. We submitted to Egypt and Assyria to get enough bread. Our ancestors sinned and are no more, and we bear their punishment. Slaves rule over us, and there is no one to free us from their hands. We get our bread at the risk of our lives because of the sword in the desert. Our skin is hot as an oven, feverish from hunger. Women have been violated in Zion, and virgins in the towns of Judah. Princes have been hung up by their hands, elders are shown no respect. Young men toil at the millstones, boys stagger under loads of wood. The elders are gone from the city gate, the young men have stopped their music. Joy is gone from our hearts, our dancing has turned to mourning. The crown has fallen from our head. Woe to us, for we have sinned. Because of this our hearts are faint, because of these things our eyes grow dim. For Mount Zion, which lies desolate, with jackals prowling over it. You, Lord, reign forever, your throne endures from generation to generation. Why do you always forget us? Why do you forsake us so long? Restore us to yourself, Lord, that we may return, renew our days as of old. Unless you have utterly rejected us and are angry with us beyond measure.
Chapter 5 is unique in this book as it is the only chapter that is not acrostic. But, like chapters 1, 2, and 4, this chapter contains 22 verses and contains similar themes. The first 18 verses here recount all that has happened to God's people since the invasion of Babylon. It is actually a cry to the Lord for him to remember them in their suffering. Their land had been turned over to strangers. Many of them had become orphans or widows as the men were killed. What food, water, and wood that could be found could only be bought at a very high price. They were being pursued on all sides. All joy had left their hearts. But he recognizes and laments the sin which was the cause of all their suffering. The book concludes with a cry to the Lord. It is a recognition that the Lord is eternal. His reign is everlasting. He asks the Lord why he always forgets and forsakes his people. And he cries out for the Lord to restore them to him. Restore us to yourself, Lord, that we may return. Renew our days as of old. Prayer. Father, have mercy on us sinners, Lord. Do not forsake us but bless us to return to you and restore us as in days of old. One word. Restore us, O Lord.